All right. Let's go ahead and turn that music down just a tiny bit. There we go. Welcome, welcome, one and all. We are back today with some community casted games. Neo, Sharky, Nightwolf, hey everybody. Happy for you guys to be joining me. Been sick the last couple of days. Hopefully you can't hear that too much of my voice. Hopefully my voice will last through the stream. Evo, hello. Sign up sheet should already be live. So hit Control R on your Discord if you don't see it. If you do see it, go ahead and react to join the queue. And I can already see that people are checked in and people are joining the queue now. So we're going to be going straight in today. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. Hopefully nobody has played too much Rocket League to start tilting out. Hopefully everybody's getting there. Sharky boy, your mental's been reset. Yeah, you've only been training. Good. At least we got some bright-eyed, bushy-tailed people coming in here today. You've been streaming Hollow Knight to stay off of RL. That's not a bad move, honestly. Not gonna lie. Alright, we are just waiting for this queue to be populated with more people. We got 3 people right now. We're waiting for at least 1 more for duos, at least 3 more for trios. And I know that we had 6 people check in. So we actually had 7 people check in, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So once the sign-up sheet is populated, okay, we got our 4s. We even got our 5th, and we got our... Okay, we got everybody. Well, we got 6, so... Yeah, you gotta remember the sign-up sheet. You're able to kind of play today. I was gonna ask, because I thought you said that you weren't gonna be able to play. But I'm happy to see you here. For sure. Alright, guys. If you see your name on the screen right now, you will be able to join the match. I have not made the match yet. If you need the lobby details, they will be in the main chat under pinned messages. I am going to check to make sure if I'm running EU or NA, which I think we don't have J in the sign up yet, so it looks like we're running EU. You don't know if you'll stay. That makes sense. I heard you said your internet is not the best. If you can play, I am happy to have you. So let me go to Europe for this server. The match is now going live, so everybody should be able to join. Once again, in that main chat, you'll check the pinned messages. It will have all the info you need. And we will go ahead and switch over to our game source, so y'all can see this as we have people joining in. And with that, I will go ahead and go into the check-in channel so I can see everybody's ranks and get ready to roll some predictions. And we got, let's see, Champ 3, Grand Champ 3, Champ 2, Grand Champ 1, Grand Champ 3, and Plat 1. Very interesting lobby. So, we are waiting for one more. Sorry if you can't see your name. If you see your name on the screen, you can join. And it looks like we've got everybody. So we'll take that off. We'll go ahead and take our chat off. And we'll get ready for this first game of the day. So, to start out, it's time to put my rank checking skills into use here. I see we've got quite a bit more GCs than usual today, which is nice to see. Also, I'd like to see that we have some lower ranks too. Definitely fun to have a mix of the ranks here. So, I also got to remember that Baking Loaf is going to have some weird ping, so I'll consider that even though they are in EU. So let's go with Pads, Evo, and let's see, Pads, Evo, and Ave on blue team. Everyone else can join orange. I will start a prediction, and people can vote in the chat. Oh, Pads, a CRL 2022 Worlds contender. Okay, we got some interesting stuff going on here today, guys, as we get into our first game of the day. Evo says you might have some ping variations as well. Good to know. We will watch for that. Let's see how this first game goes. We got some interesting titles going on our players, and we're gonna get straight into this as Sharky takes a shot but bangs it off the top wall. Ave gonna try to take control there. Silverdrift gonna take the ball off of him over to Sharky Boy. The shot comes down, and Sharky Boy with the first goal of our matches today. Excellent pass off the back wall from Silverdrift, putting it up expertly, and Sharky Boy just has to put it to the top of the net. And now Silverdrift back down to Sharky Boy. They're trying to link up really quickly today, as Pads will take control. Touch over to Ave. A little bit of bumping in the orange side, but Sharky Boy is going to take control of that, and he's going to get back, and Sharky Boy already doing what he always does, running these lobbies. Sharky Boy, very big contender on our community cast of games. Wins most of the games he's a part of. We're going to see if newcomer Pads can dethrone him at all. A Sharky Boy gonna take it over, but Pads is just gonna dunk him over, but can't quite get the read, and Baking Loaf is gonna put it down to his own corner. Ave gonna take the shot, but it is weak, and Sharky Boy is gonna be able to save that easily. Silverdrift going for the ball, dunking it over Pads, and Sharky Boy over into the blue corner, going for the double, but can't quite hit it, as blue takes it over to the orange side. Ave getting a nice little 50 with Silver. Pads going for the shot. It's off the back wall. And Sharky Boy with a weak touch. Evo will get the first goal for blue with 3:33 on the clock. Sharky Boy can't quite get a hard touch out to mid, and it just bounces right in front of his net. As the kickoff is going to go to Sharky Boy. 54 boost on the play. Going for the flip reset. Can't quite get it. And Pads will be able to knock that ball away. Pads trying to go up into the corner for it. Sharky Boy going to keep that in midfield. Ave going for the shot. Silverdrift's there. It's still in front of the net, but no one on blue team is there to capitalize, and orange will keep the lead. Sharky Boy trying to take control. Dunked over by Evo. It's up in front of the blue net. Pads is going to have to take his own control here. Or her. I think I read, don't want to assume genders here in our community cast of games. Baking Loaf keeping it on that blue side. Half of the game left, with it all still to play for, is Baking Loaf. Gets a nice little dunk out to midfield, and Pads is there. Going to take control of this ball. Sharky Boy just going to dunk it over. Silverdrift goes for the shot. Abe with a perfect save off of his post. And keeps that ball out, keeping the lead the same. So they still have a chance to come back. Evo getting a dunk in midfield. Baking Loaf not able to get control, so Pads is going to be there with Sharky Boy, but Sharky Boy playing it real patient. Pads trying to pass it over to a team member, but nobody's up in time. Baking Loaf pushing farther into that blue territory. Ave over one. Pass over to Pads, but Pads is not positioned correctly for the shot. It goes high, and Silverdrift's going to make sure it stays out of their net. Ave, not with the best touch, a flick over his own car. And Evo can't get to it. Sharky Boy gonna try and put it mid. Ave misses once again. Evo is gonna be there to take the shot. And Silverdrift gonna just keep it in that blue field. Sharky Boy with the shot. Blocked by Abe, but it was a double commit. But the demo on the play is gonna allow blue to come back. And Sharky Boy with the lucky spawn keeps that ball out of his own net, gets the reset off of the ceiling, but can't shoot. And Pads going for a shot of their own. Sharky Boy just gonna try to take control. A double commit means it's a 2v1 for Silverdrift. Silverdrift gets the save. Pads gonna try and take a slow shot. It's under one, but can't quite get it. 35 seconds left for blue to save this game and send us into overtime. Ave going for the double tap. He gets it. It's out to Pads. Pads is going to put it off to the side. And Sharky Boy going to be the only one up in the air as it's going towards the net. Off the back wall. And blue is going to take control once more. Baking Loaf playing patient, but it gets past him to Abe. And Abe ties it up with 10 seconds left. Nice double tap from Pads, putting it off the wall lightly. Making sure it goes down underneath to the bottom of the goal so we can get a shot in. As if there is no kickoff heroics in the last 10 seconds, and we might be going to overtime. Silverdrift goes for the musty shot, doesn't get the height on it, and we're in overtime for our first game. Who's gonna take it as the ball goes into the blue side? Ave getting a double tap, but it's past his car. Baking Loaf gonna be off the corner. Can't get the pass out to anyone. Evo takes it to midfield. Silverdrift with the speed, but it just goes over to Pads. But it goes right back to Silverdrift. But Ave gonna be able to take control. Dunked by Sharky Boy, as orange pressure has been unsurmounted in this game. With their quick challenges, Ave, no boost on the play, but gets it towards net. Baking Loaf there to save it to Silverdrift, to Sharky Boy. Sharky Boy going for the double, and it's down and in. Sharky Boy with an excellent team passing play knocks it in for the first win for Orange today. A nice triple passing play to start us off. Congratulations to Orange there. What a game. We're gonna go ahead and clip that right there. What a nice little passing play to start our game. Want to thank Pads for the follow. We're gonna make sure. Okay, we do have Jay in. So Jay is going to be joining us on these games. So now it's time to switch out some players. So we'll switch out Evo for this game. So Evo, go ahead and leave the lobby real quick. We're going to have Jay pop in. So as you see your name on screen, you are still in. And let's see. Evo was EU, J is NA. So we are going to have more NA players here, so we are going to move servers real quick. We're going to be tied on it, but I know that Nia is West, and so we're going to try and counteract that with a little bit of NA play. So we're going to see, this is going to be a test too. We're going to see how We're going to see how Baking Loaf can do on NA servers. I know that they're having ping issues, so we're just going to see. This will be a test. See if it works. I'm going to give everybody about 10 more seconds to leave the lobby, and then it'll start back up with the same name and everything. Yeah, Jade, you're also West, so I just want to try and get that situated for you guys as well. And yeah, no, that chemistry on that last play, that was insane. So I did clip that on Twitch. It said it copied to a clipboard, so let me see if I can send. Yeah, so that should be the Twitch for that, or that should be the clip for that. So go ahead and save that clip if you want it. It's in the chat now. That double was really clean. All right, guys, we are starting up the server in NA East, and I will wait for everybody to be in. Now, there will be a bit of lobby switching going on today, as we are kind of different on the members so far, but we are going to try and do this as well as we can. RL Kazumi, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. As we do see people joining, so we're going to go ahead and take our chat off and put those names back up so everybody can remember who is in the lobby. Once again, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, we have 1 subscriber. Once we get to 5, we will add an hour to our next casting stream. As I've also said, once we reach about 12 members in the queue, we will also add an extra half hour to an hour on as well. All right, it is time to balance for our game. Let me make sure that I have Twitch chat pulled up so I can see everything going on here. So, on this one, we're going to go ahead and have Jay. We're going to have... This is actually a bit easier to balance. We're going to have Jay, we're going to have Ave, and we're going to go ahead and have... Jay, Ave, and Baking Loaf on blue. Everyone else on orange. Misharmi, thank you for the follow. Once again, I will be putting a prediction up real quick. Orange won that game. Last game, I believe. So orange prediction will be going out, and we are going to start another prediction. As we get into the game, and we will start this up. Welcome to the second match. For anybody that doesn't know what's going on here, this is the RL Furs server, Ariel RL Furs, and I do community casted games every Thursday and Saturday. We missed last Thursday because I was a little sick, but we're here today as we watch some of our members in our private lobbies, and we're going to cast over that. So let's get into this. As Pads goes for a shot, blocked by JV, and Ave over to the corner, going to take control of the ball. Pass over to Baking Loaf, an extra pass if you ask me. A pass back to JV, and no one's there in the orange side. And Sharky Boy goes for the save, but it doesn't go in the net, and that allows Javian to take the first goal for the game. Sharky thinks that's going to go into the net, hits their own corner trying to get that save, but it bounces off the wall. And Javian gonna go 1-up for blue. As another shot comes out kind of quick, but it's off the top bar, and Baking Loaf already there to double that lead less than a minute into the game. Baking Loaf showing that ping is not a factor for him. As Baking Loaf once again, we're not even getting into this. What is going on? Pads getting a decent little kickoff, but Sharky Boy pushes too far up and can't get the touch. And Baking Loaf again with another goal. As Baking Loaf gonna go for a third already, gets the double tap. And a shot from Abe. What's going on in this lobby? An excellent double tap by Baking Loaf. That being said, did I miss did I miss something here? I thought that these lobbies were a bit balanced. As blue team seems to be popping off real early into this game, but don't give up just yet. It's still anybody's game. Sharky Boy with a perfect save. Silver Drift gonna go up for the ball. Sharky Boy can't get there. It's bouncing off the post. Pads there for the save. Silver Drift gonna put it into his own corner, and Sharky Boy gonna take control. Sharky Boy with the shot. Javian back just in time. And Silver Drift gonna put it out to Pads. Pads with the shot. And is Orange gonna start the comeback here? You have to hope. Excellent pass by Silver Drift. Right into the waiting car of Pads, there to put it into the top of the net. Abe gonna win that kickoff, but Silver Drift's gonna take control. Another shot. Javian there for the save. It bounces off the crossbar. Pads gonna get dunked by two. Abe gonna get dunked, but no one was there. Silver Drift with the shot, and it's gonna go in. As quickly enough, the lead is only two. Broken in half by the orange team. Javian was gonna go for boost, but the dunk comes out and he just doesn't have the power to get there. As we see those kickoffs not quite working for blue team anymore. Pads is going to put it up high, but Javian going to take control. Over one. Over to Baking Loaf. Baking Loaf is going to go for a touch, but gets bumped. Gets his own demo on Sharky Boy in the back line, but Abe going to take control in the blue side of the field. Gets another touch. Sharky Boy going to go up. Put it down safe into his own back line. And Pads going to take control here. Javian getting dunked by Sharky Boy, but it's over to Abe. Baking Loaf just gonna let that roll, and Pad's gonna take control. Overpass Abe, but back to Baking Loaf. Silver Drift gonna miss the ball. Sharky Boy's gonna have to do some backline defense as he tries to take his own control. Javian just gonna wait patient and dunk. Silver Drift gonna try and get it past two, but can't. Pads goes for the kind of I can't even think of my words right now. Baking Loaf has a really nice shot, and Pads has to try and save that, but can't put it anywhere but the other side of the net, and Javian is just waiting there. The ping fluctuating is insane. I haven't been able to see much of it, honestly. I'm not pulled up on scoreboard, but I will take your word for that. Baking Loaf going for one more shot. Javian gonna take another shot, and the lead goes back up to 4. Minute 47 left. I mean, it's still all on the table here for Orange Team. They had some pressure going on before, but Blue is just catching them out a little bit. And that's gonna go off of the crossbar. A pass up. Sharky Boy gonna be up, but he doesn't read it correctly and can't put it down into the net. Pads is gonna be up as well. But 2 up for blue team, and they're just gonna drive that over to the orange side of the field. Silver Drift gonna go ahead and try to take it out. Pads last back, gonna take their own control, but they're bumped by Baking Loaf. Javian not quite ready for the touch. Pads gonna go up quick. Down to Sharky Boy, who puts it mid. Silver Drift a bit too close to the ball It's just going to be able to put it in that blue corner. But Javian going to go quick. Passes it up to Ave. Sharky Boy going to put it off his own back wall. With a minute left, Silverdrift going to try and make a play here. It's bouncing. Sharky goes for the dunk. Can't quite get it. And it bounces off the top wall. Pads going for a shot of their own, but can't quite get to it. As Silverdrift gonna have to wait for Ave's touch. It's bouncing off of the wall. Ave's just gonna put it over to the side. But with 4 goals up, all they have to do is stall for time. There's no need for any more goals right now. As Blue just keep putting on the pressure. Pads gonna have a chance here. Past Javian. Keeps control of the dribble. Gonna put it mid. And Silverdrift is gonna score 3 for Orange. What an excellent passing play by Pads. Showing off some of that skill there. But with 14 seconds left, I'm not sure if there's going to be time for a comeback here. Especially with the kickoff going back into Orange side. Ave is just going to put it off that wall. No one's there to defend. Sharky Boy going to put it off to the side. And with the clock counting down to 0, we will be giving this game to Blue. Congratulations to them. As they're going to go for one more shot. And Blue is going to take that game. As we're going to go ahead and give that prediction over to Blue. Congratulations on anyone who might have gained channel points for that. Maybe you just need more bad internet. I mean, you peaked that game. You kind of did. Alright, so Evo, you're going to be jumping back in, and Nia, you're going to be jumping out this game. So GG's to all of them. I need to check if we're going to be changing servers again. As we now have Evo pumping in as EU. And I just had Neo leave, which is NA, which means we are going to have more EU than NA, so we are going to be changing lobbies again. As I said, lots of lobby changes going on. Best game you've seen so far, splendid show, pure quality, GG's. Yes, thank you. That was a good game. That was a good game. So yeah, there are going to be a lot of lobby changes in this to accommodate, as we do have more EU players than NA players, but we do have some NA West, so I do want to make sure that we are keeping things pretty balanced here. As I'll give everybody about 10 more seconds to leave, and then we will pop up once again with our settings and everything. Just want to ask, hope everybody's having a good time. If there's anything I can do to make things a little bit easier, just let me know. Javian says he can play on higher ping. That is true. And you will be playing on higher ping quite a bit, as there are 4 EU players, so like there will be more EU games than NA games. It's just how how it's worked right now is that there have been, the way that it's switched up between EU and NA, there have been. Nia also says that they're used to playing on higher ping. Well, if you guys want, I could keep it on EU, so there's not as much switching. Anyway, I am going to start that. I will start that lobby. But I do want to make it fair for some people, because I know ping does play a factor. As the lobby is now up. And once again, we will allow people to join in. As I'm going to check out this quick clip on Discord of Baking Los POV. As I can see, quite a lot of disconnection issue. He says he gets a kickoff goal at 7 seconds here. Oh, damn. Okay, I can see. How are you getting these goals? Look, okay. For everybody that played that game. My God. If you guys are in that channel, you should check out Baking Los POV on that, because that's insane. That was pure luck right there. My God. All right. Well, we have our members, and we are ready to balance for this next game. So, let's see. We got Nia out and we have Evo in. We're gonna go, let's see. We're gonna go pads. We're gonna go... Let's see. Pads, Ave, and Evo on blue, everyone else on orange. As we start up once again another prediction. As I said, pads, Ave, and Evo on a team. And there we go. And we are ready for our third game of the night. We've already had a couple of exciting games. Let's see what this one has in store for us, guys. As we are off, and Baking Loaf already going to take control of that ball, but goes straight over to pads in the corner. Sharky Boy going to get the dunk. Going to go for the Doonzy dish, but can't quite get there. As Sharky and Jay on a team, that's something I've been wanting to see for a little bit. And I thought with this lobby, it might be the best chance for it. Evo, gonna go a bit over the ball. But Pads is gonna take control. Can't get the double tap though. It's over Evo. Baking Loaf is already there. And Baking Loaf gonna score one for orange. Baking Loaf. Nice little positioning upfield, ready for that touch. As 30 seconds in, we go one up to orange. And Sharky Boy gonna take control, going for the ceiling shot. And it's gonna go off the crossbar, and Ave is there to get the save. Unfortunate shot. Pads is gonna have a 50 with Sharky in the corner. Picking it out to midfield. Baking Loaf gonna take a touch shot. And blue team is going to combine forces to keep that out. Javian gonna do a little wall dash. Get behind that ball, take control. Baking Loaf is just waiting in his corner patiently. Gonna take it out, but it's in front of his net. And Ave up for the dunk, but can't quite get the shot. Evo is gonna go up. Can't beat Jay to the ball, and Pads is gonna keep it in that orange side. But no one is there. Pads gonna take one more touch. No one there for the shot. Baking Loaf up to Ave. Ave passes it out, but Evo was going for it in the back line, so no shot to be had. And Ave gonna take control. Can't get a flip reset, but pass over to Pads, and Pads will tie it up. Excellent passing play. As Baking Loaf going for boost, and Javian just can't get back in time. He was up on that sidewall as well. As our CRL world contender scores another game. Scores another goal. Sharky Boy says he's a little bit lost right now. Well, you might be lost going back and forth between Twitch chat and the game. Gotta have your mind focused. Gotta be readied up. Ready for that next play to be happening. As Pads not gonna be able to get another touch as Sharky Boy gets a nice little musty pass on the corner. Javian up! Javian scores! And a nice little connection between the two GCs of Orange Team. As that touch off the wheels, I bet that was a flip reset. As Baking Low saying they're having disconnection issues this match. Baking Loaf. Off the corner, over to Sharky Boy. Sharky Boy takes the shot, but it's wide. So Pads will take control. Has JV in the beat. Beats him easily. Pads passed over to Evo. Evo wasn't ready for the shot. And Pads just gonna try and take control again. Sharky Boy is gonna dunk one over, but Ave is in the back line ready. Pads gets a bump on Javian in the corner. And Ave gonna take the quick turn, but Sharky Boy is now there. Evo gonna try and take a touch, a nice 50 into the midfield, but Ave and Pads both go for it. As there's a double commit. Demo on Evo as he spawns in the back line. Pads is gonna take it and put it off that back wall. Sharky Boy Gonna put it back into the midfield. Ave is gonna turn for that. Anybody there? No, Sharky Boy is gonna put it into his own corner. 2 minutes left. Orange lead by 1 as Evo gonna take a touch up high. As blue team scramble back, Baking Loaf can't take the shot. And Ave, not gonna take a touch. Pads is gonna take control once again. It's Tash Javian. It's Tash Baking Loaf and Ave gonna score up another one for blue, tie the game up again. As you can see, the chemistry going on blue team just as well as orange today. We have an even matchup here. Damn, your roommates are watching a movie. Damn, you gotta go in there, show some furry dominance right there. Like, hey, it's time for my games. I'm trying to become famous on Twitch. I need some bandwidth over here. Turn your movie down to 480p. As Javian gonna move it past the Pads, is gonna go for it. Baking Loaf gonna get a touch up. Pads with the ground pinch, but it's a weak one, and Sharky Boy gonna take control, but it goes over to Ave. Baking Loaf having a disconnection. Javian gonna have to take that shot, as he is like full disconnect. If he, oh, he's back into the game. It looks like he gets a touch off the corner. If he does disconnect, we're gonna have the Wonder Kid EclipticFades hop in for the rest of the game. But a minute left. Baking Loaf gonna keep it out of his net. Pass over to Sharky Boy, but it's not gonna be in the net. But Evo can't get the touch. Pads gonna take a dunk. Javian going for the shot. Ava's there to protect the net, but no boost. Can't get another touch, but it bounces off the corner over to Pads. Pads is gonna put it high. Javian goes up for the save, but it's underneath him, and Baking Loaf is gonna put it out. As orange team, Ave gonna put it over to the other side. Pads is gonna get it past Javian. It's Pads versus Baking Loaf on that back line. Ave is gonna dunk it past everyone, and Pads is gonna take the shot. Very interesting here. Pads getting the accidental goal steal here. As it just gets bullied through that back line, and Pads is gonna take one more shot. 14 seconds left, and blue take the lead by 2. As unfortunate disconnects come in, Sharky Boy gets a very neutral kickoff, and Javian does cheat up for that ball, but he goes to the wrong side. He goes a bit far, and the cheat works for blue team, as Javian is going to put it over into the side. Evo is going to touch it out to midfield, and with 8 seconds left, there's not going to be enough time to score 2, and in the last few seconds of the game, blue show their dominance. As Tad's going to take one more shot to end the game, and the winners are going to be blue team. Congratulations to everyone for playing. We're going to give that prediction over to blue. People are going to win some channel points there. Reminder to everybody, you guys can get channel points by doing your predictions. And with those prediction points, you can do many different things, like change the field. You can change the perspective for a minute while I cast the game. You can make sure I hydrate, which I'm going to do right now, because my God, my voice. My God, my voice. All right. Javian says he forgot to soft cheat on kickoffs when you get this thing. Yeah, soft cheating is always the way, honestly. I never find hard cheating works for me. Anyway, if we still have 7 players in the queue, which we do, we're going to have Sharky go ahead and sit out a game. Thank you for the games you've played so far. As we are going to bring back in the person I knocked out last time, which, if I remember correctly, is going to be Nia. And I believe that means we will stay on EU anyway. If Nia and Jay are cool with that, we will stay on EU. Sharky, you are playing a little bit more passive. Alright, Nia says they are okay with EU. just to make sure that we can get through as many games as possible, I am going to probably just keep it EU, especially with Baking Loaf having as bad of internet as they do right now. I think everybody has been playing good enough on EU servers that it's not going to become a problem. So we won't even deal with server changes for now. Alright, as everybody is in the game. And let's see, we've lost Sharky Boy. So let's see, we are going to go ahead and go with... let's go Jay, Evo, and, Jay, Evo, and Ave on blue team, everyone else on orange. And we'll go ahead and make one more prediction to keep us going on this prediction train. And let us get into game number 4 as I hydrate again real quick. All right, and we're going to start this game off. Pads off of his back corner. Silverdrift going to take control here. But it gets bumped out over to Abe. Pads is going to take control once again. And Pads going to take it up over Evo. Javian there. Gets a bump on Pads so they can't continue the play. And Javian going to try and take control. Evo puts it off the sidewall, but the musty flick. Pads is there for the save. What a perfect flick right there. Abe. Going for a little bit of a pogo touch off the wall. Maybe going for that new mechanic that we've been seeing lately, where you pogo off the wall. Javian gonna get the flip reset, but not close enough to the ball to actually do anything with it. As Evo tries to get past 2, the touch comes out, and it's gonna go off the post. Pads is gonna go for a shot. Blocked by Abe, and it's going off the blue corner once again. Off the blue top wall. Evo is gonna go up for the shot, but he can't hit it. Javian gonna take control. But with no more boost, he's not going to be able to get another touch. Abe and Evo both go. Javian going to have to take control real quick. He gets 1 touch. He gets 2. Javian in with the first goal of the game. Javian getting it right past Baking Loaf. Not expecting that quick turn to come from him. And as last Dak isn't able to get anything. A little bit of an L there. As Abe gonna take another shot, and no one is in the back line. 2 go for blue team. Baking Loaf gets a nice little pass out, but Silverdrift and Pads are both not positioned for that. As we'll go into another kickoff, see how Orange is going to adapt. As a bump on Javian in the back line goes out. Pads gonna get a flip reset, but not able to use it as dunked by Abe. And Abe been showing a lot of promise this game. As Pads gonna put it off the wall, but Silverdrift went with them. And another shot's gonna come out for Abe. And Abe with a little bit of toxicity in the chat here. Hold up. Buddy. As Baking Loaf, not really able to do much this game, having a lot of issues with his own ping. Trying to counteract that, but he's gonna put it midfield. As another shot comes out, Silverdrift not gonna be getting there, and Abe is just racking up the points this game. He just takes the quick shot, and Silverdrift just not there to take the touch. Not expecting such a powerful shot to come out. 4 up for blue. 3 minutes left. It's still all to play for. If there is a little bit of a adaptation that could come from Orange here, it's just to not let blue have so much pressure here in taking all of these shots. Gonna need a bit more quicker challenges as Pad's gonna get the flip reset over one, but no one's there to take a shot. And you're just gonna have to start going for the ball a bit more. As Silverdrift gonna try and take a shot of his own, but is gonna get hit out of the way by Ave. And Baking Loaf gonna boom it up to the side. And Baking Loaf gonna pinch it off that wall, but Ave is just gonna be there. Pads with the shot! Javian can't get there on time, and Pads is gonna score the first for Orange. As we hope a comeback can come out for them. But I'm not biased. Whichever team wins, it's whatever team wins, you know? As the ball is going to bounce off the ceiling and no one from Orange is going to be there. Silverdrift getting bumped on the back line, but nobody's there. All of Blue has missed the ball. And Silverdrift's going to get one of his own. As lots of confusion comes out, Pads missed the ball, Evo misses the ball, and no one is in the back line. Pads almost gets the save on the shot. But Silverdrift. Oh, Abe having some furry growls in the chat. He's getting angry. Silverdrift's gonna get it past one with an expert touch off that ceiling. Javian gonna be the last back though, so he's gonna be able to defend this easily. He's over two. Baking Loaf just puts it into the other corner. Pads gonna keep it up high. As Ave gets bumped off the ball by Pads, Silverdrift's gonna have to come in. It's going off into the corner. Pushed off by Javian. Pads is going to put it off the ceiling, but Javian's still back. He's going to be able to save that. Baking Loaf up for the ball. Going to get a touch, but not quite what he wanted. As Ave going to go for a shot. The angle was so tight, he almost nailed that. But not quite. As Orange take possession, moving upfield. Baking Loaf, pass one. The shot comes in and Javian saves it. Up for another save as Ave already up for the ball. No one from Orange there to challenge. Evo getting blocked out by Pad. Silverdrift's going to take control. Let's flick over. Javian puts it in front of his own net. Baking Loaf cuts the lead down to one with a minute left. Silverdrift, a nice little flick shot. And blue team just collapsing on the back line. As Abe starting to get some tilt in the chat here. Is Orange going to be able to capitalize on that? As a flick past one, Javian and Abe both double commit. As you can see that tilt coming out. Baking Loaf. Pass out mid, but no one's there. Everybody knows that's going to get saved, so nobody goes for that shot. Silverdrift going to take control. Pass two. Pass Evo once again. Evo's going to push it off. Pads is up. Gets dunked by Abe. It's off the wall. Pads is going to put it off the corner. Javian playing patient. Baking Loaf goes for the shot. Is anyone there? No! Baking Loaf going to tie the game up. A 4-goal comeback for Orange team. As Javian just can't get the touch that he needed. And with blue team collapsing, you have to wonder, is Orange going to take the momentum here and score once more before these next 20 seconds are up? Or are we going to go to overtime? Or is Blue going to make a comeback? Evo going to put it midfield. Javian up past Pads. But it's bouncing. No one up. Silverdrift putting it down to Pads, but Pads can't get the touch. As it's up in the blue corner. Is there a Pads coming out? Pads shot. It's off the coast. It's not in. And we go to overtime. As Evo gonna win that challenge. It goes off the post! And it's in! The unfortunate bump by Silverdrift ends up being a pool shot to end the game. And Evo, what reaction time on that? Very nice from Evo as blue team is gonna take that game. GG's to everyone that played. Oh my god. I need a break from that for a second. My goodness. And apparently Baking Loaf had a disconnect on kickoff. It's rough how that happens, my friend. As Baking Loaf is going to be leaving for this game. My goodness, what a game. That is the closest game I've casted yet in all of these. In fact, if I still have time, let's get another clip of that. Hopefully it clipped in time. I think it only does like a minute, so I'm hoping I got there. Sharky, you are back. You are back in here. Ooh! Evo, you say your ping be going places. Do you guys want me to switch it over to NA for a game or two? Or do you guys want me to keep it on EU? That is up to, our NA players. I know you are EU, Evo, but it looks like, we have equal members right now. And, we have been playing on, EU servers with these NA players taking the ping div. We will... Doge says with his ping, he doesn't care what we play. Maybe that helps for future decisions. That does make sense. I am going to keep it on EU for one more match, and then... actually, let me see, because Abe, you're West, right? Or you're NA. Okay, because you're NA, we are going to switch it up to NA for this next game, because you are going to be leaving this one after this one, so at least for a game. So we will switch it over to NA so you can get another NA game in. I'm not going to make it S. Tad says, usually NA East is fine for me, but last NA server was horrible. Okay, well, hopefully this server does a little bit better for you. As I'll give everybody about 10 seconds to leave. Which also gives me some extra time to rest myself, because my god, that last game was so good, guys. That last game was so good. Alright, server is going up, guys. And I do have to protect my voice a little bit, because as you guys can hear, it is getting a little rough for me. So I'm going to try and bring down the energy a little bit this game. We'll see if I have the ability to do that, because I'm just getting hyped watching you guys play, honestly. Luckily, I'm off work for the next couple of days, so we will be good. I am going to blow my nose real quick, so I'm going to mute. Alright, and everybody is in. So it is time. Oh yeah, I was gonna make sure to unmute. I actually pressed the button on my microphone instead of my OBS, so I remembered to do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on blue team. We're gonna have pads. Ave, I don't know who your wife is. I wasn't watching the chat at the end of the last game. We're gonna have pads on blue. We're going to have Nia on blue, and we will have We'll have Ave on blue. Pads, Nia and Ave on blue. Everyone else on orange. And we need to actually make sure our predictions go. And let us get into this game. I must have got it right. So, here we go. Fourth game. Again, gonna try and keep the energy down a little bit more. Try to save my voice. Let's see if I'll have a chance to do that as it immediately hits the post. Sharky Boy gonna boom it out. He's gonna take another touch past Ave. We'll see if Ave can show as much skill on this game as he did on his last one. Having a server in his favor this time. Pads taking control of the ball, getting a nice little air dribble. Past one. Ave up for the shot, can't quite get it. Silver Drift gonna put it over into the corner, keeping possession for blue as Pads it up for the shot. Evo can't get the save, and Pads scores the first one for blue team. Very close on that save from Evo. Just can't get it out of the net. As the kickoff goes right into the orange side. Evo gonna boom that out to midfield. Can't quite get the touch on it. Close read. And we're gonna get a boom past Sharky Boy as Javian is gonna be up. Taking a touch into their own corner, but Silver Drift gonna put it back into the corner. Sharky Boy up once again. Getting a demo on Pads. Ave is gonna go for the shot. Blocked out by Evo, but Evo was also demoed. Javian up for this ball. Silver Drift off his back wall. Ave is going to put it off the side. Pads is up, but it's going to be a weak touch. Javian and Sharky Boy both go, but Sharky Boy stays close to the ground. Not necessarily a double commit, as Evo was looking for a demo in the back line there. Javian out to mid, but no one there for the shot, as Ave is just going to put it off into the own orange net. Another shot from Pads. Javian going to get up quick and save that. Silver Drift over into the corner. Javian gonna play patient, but it's over him. Off the crossbar and out. As it's boomed back to the blue side of the field. Sharky Boy gonna wait for that touch. Can't get the double. As Javian gonna play the super slow game, but Ave is just gonna dunk it on over. Silver Drift off the wall. Not quite the touch that he wanted. Ave off into the corner. Sharky Boy not going to be able to get the touch. Only Pads there, but wasn't able to take the shot. As a dunk comes out from Pads and everyone else on orange team, too bunched up to get the save. Pads going to put in, I believe, a second goal for this game. As Evo just a little bit too far up. As a pass out to Javian comes in, Javian can't get the touch. As a shot opportunity missed for Orange Team, and you gotta think about how they're gonna need to start hitting those more consistently in the future if they're gonna make a comeback in this game. With half the game left, Javian gonna go up for the touch, but it's a double commit. No one else is on the save as Ave accidentally saves his own teammate's shot. Evo can't get a touch. Silver Drift off the crossbar, and Ave is going to be able to put in a third for blue, making up for his mistake earlier. Sharky Boy saying the lag be crazy right now. We're just not having some luck with some of these servers. As I see Evo is having some issues quite as well. Which is why we will probably be changing it back to EU next game. I just saw a disconnect happen, but no one disconnected. That was weird. I had to check the scoreboard real quick, make sure everybody was there. Sharky Boy, though, disconnected in the game. Am I going to have to come in and start making a comeback for Orange Team? Nope, Sharky Boy is there. Maybe he was just waiting for boost. I can't know. I saw he was on the boost pad, but I thought it was a disconnect. Silver Drift. Pad's just gonna play it slow. Ave is gonna pass back to Silver Drift. And Silverdrift gonna take a pass out mid. As Sharky Boy gonna put it off of his post. He knew what he was doing with that touch. Pads, it's gonna be up though. Javian gonna take the shot, and it's in. Orange team's trying to start the comeback that we saw from last game. Pads, nice little touch, but a double commit from blue team leaves the goal wide open for Javian and puts it right into the top of the net. As Evo not going to be able to take that touch, so he just lets it come down. Very patient with it. Javian gonna get it past one, over to Sharky Boy, but beaten by Pads. Javian going to take that mid boost, so Pads gonna be on low. A shot comes out from Silverdrift, and A have gotten the way, but it doesn't seem to have affected the shot at all. Just the save was there. As Pads is gonna be past Sharky Boy. Sharky Boy not gonna be able to take that touch. Up late, and 4-1 to blue team. 49 seconds left. As Sharky Boy was just a bit too far up as last man. Oh, names on screen. My bad, guys. I didn't know the names were on screen. I swear I pressed that button to take them off. I swear I did. I just need some, like time-based stuff for that. I swear to God. I just wanted you guys to see the names of the people that were playing. That's all it was. Javian gonna get that boost. But with 20 seconds left, you'd think that this game is over. As Abe puts it down to Pads. Pads is gonna score a fifth goal for blue team. And this game is wrapped up in a bow for blue team, as they're gonna take this game. I am gonna call it there. Obviously, they're gonna play out the rest of the game, but blue team... Oh, why do I have chat on screen still? I pressed that as well. Yes, Jamie, and you are right. Teammates are suffering. We are gonna just go ahead and move it back to EU for the remainder of the stream, just because it is gonna be fortunate for more of the people playing. As Abe and Pads doing a little bit of work in that back line, getting a dog pile up on there. Keep it family friendly, everybody. Jesus Christ. I know you're all furries, but calm down. Jesus. Alright, guys. Abe, we're gonna have you jump out for this game. And we are going to be bringing back in... ARF. Also known as Baking Loaf. Let me make sure that we don't have another person in the queue real quick. I do not. And we are going to be going back to EU for the remainder of the stream, guys. Just to help out, because it looks like NA servers are just not doing what they need to do today. As we're getting some serious lag. Sharky Boy doesn't even usually have that bad of lag on our NA servers, but today has been kind of bad for that. As we are going to take just a moment to hang out with the chat. I am going to blow my nose one more time, as my nose is pretty stuffed up, and I will give everybody about 10 more seconds before I create that lobby. Alright, the lobby is going up, and I am going to mute myself as I blow my nose again. Hang out in chat. Have a good time. Everybody that's on screen, you guys can join the game. All right, and we do have one more person added to the queue. So, Hero, you will be in next game. Good take, Fade. What do you mean, good take? I didn't do nothing. Did I do something embarrassing on stream? Did somebody see something? I don't know. I don't know. Got me confused. Oh, I know I was muted. I know I was muted. I was just talking to myself. You know, I'm crazy. Like, I'm a crazy guy. I talk to myself. Whether that's at work, at home, even when I'm muted. And I am just gonna take that chat off screen before that trashy copy pasta shows up again. Man, screw all that. As we've got enough people for our next game. So. How are we gonna do this? See, I would love to see Pads and Jay on a team, but that's like so... Actually, I mean, I've been playing Sharky and Jay on teams. So I might be able to do that. But I don't have Avon here right now, so maybe in a couple of games I can do that. Sharky and you can't get a win on the same team, it seems like. Yeah, it does seem like that. Okay, so... Oh, I'm glitching. Glitching. Okay, I'm moving. I got it. So, we're gonna go... with, we'll go Sharky... We'll go... God dang, this is actually kind of a tough one to do. Sharky, Baking Loaf, and nah, it can't be Sharky and Baking Loaf. I'm sorry, that's gonna be unbalanced. It's gonna be Sharky, Evo, and that would also be unbalanced. Damn, this is rough, guys, because the difference is insurmountable right now. Okay, what we'll have to do for this one is we'll go... we'll go... Pads, Baking Loaf, and... we're gonna try Pads, Baking Loaf, and Nia on blue team. And everybody else on orange. Sorry about that. That took a while. Also, blue team won last game. Right? Or was it orange? If somebody could say in the chat super quick. Blue. Thank you. Star prediction. I know you guys can't see the game. There we go. There we go. We're there. We're in game. Here we go. Pads is taking the ball. Musty flick. Off the sidewall. It's not the sidewall, it's the back wall. Javian in for the shot. Silverdrift gonna save it off to the corner. Okay. We got the energy back up. Evo. Gonna try and cut it off, but it goes to Baking Loaf. Baking Loaf. Pass two, but we got a pinch from orange team. Javian. Gonna try and work with the bouncing ball. Sharky boy. Off to the corner. Pad's gonna put it out mid. Gets one more touch. Almost touched Javian. My mind is on something else, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, reset as Javian's gonna take the shot and Javian's gonna score. We got there, guys. We got there. Oh, we got there. Second kickoff. Pads is gonna take a shot, but it's off the crossbar. Baking Loaf, there for another. It's off to the side. Baking Loaf is gonna keep it in that back line. Javian, gonna protect that net. Take control, but doesn't have much boost to his name. Gonna try and pick up some pads. Meanwhile, Pads over here dunking the ball. Silver Drift with the shot. It bounces off both posts and in. And the game is tied up already. Great shot from Silver Drift. As Evo just can't read that shot. It's a tough angle right there. Javian gonna take control of this, but gets dunked by Silver Drift, but can't get a second touch on the ball. So it's gonna remain in that orange corner. Down over to Baking Loaf. Down past Silver Drift. It's gonna go into the net, and Javian's gonna score another for his team. Baking Loaf just can't get the touch, and Silver Drift not expecting it to come back so quickly. 2-1 up to orange here. Nia says they're going to be leaving after this game to go and do some stuff. That's all fair. Just remember to leave the queue when you do so. Hope you've had a good experience playing today, and I hope to see you on the next iteration of our community casted games. At Javian, gonna take some touches. Silver Drift's gonna hold him. As a shot came out from Paz, but nothing doing. Silver Drift's gonna flick it past onto that top ball. Evo with a last-ditch save. And Sharky Boy gonna musty it over to his own goal. Javian luckily got a touch on it. And another over to Sharky Boy. Ball moving laterally across the field as another touch goes to the other side of the field. Baking Loaf gonna get a double. And Javian gets a touch, but it's not really that great as it remained in the orange side. Baking Loaf gonna put it right back where it came from. Or so help me. As a bump on Sharky Boy, I don't know if the boost steal was there, though. I think Sharky Boy got it. Pad's gonna get a stealing touch. Almost the connection to Baking Loaf, but he just couldn't nail it. Sharky Boy gonna put it over into the blue wall. Can he do anything with it? Pads puts it up. Can't do anything. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch for Sharky Boy. And a third goal for orange here. Lucky spawn on that boost. Pads can't get a great touch out. And Sharky Boy with the triple tap to nail another one. Evo putting it off the ceiling over to Jay. But Sharky Boy can't touch the touch. That would have been a perfect little passing play. Kind of like what we saw in, I believe, the second match of the day. But the link up just wasn't there this time. Silver Drift. Gonna take 2 touches, make sure that it stays away from all the orange members. Silver Drift down to Pads. Pads with the shot. Blocked by Javian. Baking Loaf up for the ball, but passed by Sharky Boy. He was too fast. Sharky Boy finally getting something this game as 4 up. Well, not 4 up, but 3 up by orange team. Nice little double off that wall. Close angle there. And Javian might have jinxed it for his team in a good way by saying that him and Sharky couldn't win a game together. He was just bringing the motivation. As I'm gonna thank Abe for another follow. Very much appreciated. But Silver Drift gonna cut that lead down by 1. Baking Loaf with a nice little flick above. And Javian just side flips past that ball. Sharky Boy can't get a good touch on it. Let's go blue. We're gonna hope to see another comeback. We want some more overtimes. We've already had 2 today. Oh, Baking Loaf can't get the touch. Pads with a nice little pass out. Javian gonna go for the musty, but he can't get it on net. Pads is just gonna boom it out. Almost got the pinch with Baking Loaf. Trying to get that read. It's over by Sharky Boy, but Sharky Boy gets the save. Baking Loaf couldn't quite get the touch once again. Pads off that back wall. No one's there on orange. Is anybody being able to take the shot? No. Baking Loaf having disconnection issues once again. Unfortunate. Pads gonna take it nice and slow. Baking Loaf gonna come back in. Pads can't get the pass past Jamie, and Sharky Boy putting it into the blue corner, and unfortunately it looks like with 20 seconds left, Baking Loaf, a nice little touch. If blue can score right now, there's still a chance. Pads gonna take it off that corner. Silver Drift with the pass out. Pads going slow. Pads can't get the touch. Silver Drift with the shot. Sharky Boy saves it. And orange team is gonna take the win. Unfortunate for blue team, unable to get that in the last few seconds of the game. Orange team gonna take a win, as they were voted for less, so they're gonna get a nice little payout there. Congratulations. All right, we did say Nia was going to be hopping out this game. Also, we have Pads hopping out. Pads, you can go ahead and hop out of the lobby as well. Just for a game. You will be back in the next game, as Nia is also leaving. So we will move everyone up by 1. And we will have Hero join in. But you are new to the queue, so I'm going to put you last. And then thank you for leaving the queue, Nia. Very much appreciated. Happy to have you here today. And who's coming back in? It's Ave. So both of you guys can join in. Ah. Hopefully everybody's been having a good time going on today. Because I want to see the details of this. So, we had a lot of points going out this game. Happy that everybody's playing with the predictions today. As we are waiting for, I believe, Hero to join the game. And we have Hero here. You can't see him, but we have him. So, let's get the balance going. As we are going to get, we're going to go right for what I wanted to go for. Because we got all the members in here that I wanted. So, on blue team, we are going to go ahead and have... Actually, I don't think that works. That probably doesn't work at all. Do we have the people I want in here? No, because Pads isn't in here anymore. Okay, he'll be in next game. Okay. So, for this game, we're not going to do what I was thinking. We are going to have... Sharky. Is that balanced? Yeah, that's pretty balanced. Sharky, Hero, and Ave on blue team. As the prediction will be rolling out. As we go. Oh, we're missing one. Who are we? Oh, Hero. Yeah. There we go. Wait, are we missing one? I don't know if we're missing one. Were we missing one? We are missing one. Who were we missing? Did someone leave the server and after coming back in? Okay, I think we got everybody now. Anyway, Sharky, Hero, and Ave on blue, everyone else on orange. If we have everybody, those are going to be the teens, which I believe we do. We do have everybody. So, here we go, guys. Evil lost connection. Thank you for that. On to our next game of the day. Ave, back in here. Let's see what he can do. Baking loaf. Gonna put it off to the side. It's going all the way back into blue, but Ave is gonna play that really slow. Gets it past Baking Loaf. Musty. Past Evo, but it's not gonna get past Jay. It's Jay. Gonna take one touch. Can't get the second. And Baking Loaf. Good save against Sharky Boy. Ave. Accidentally knocking it away from his teammate for the shot. Javian. Gonna take another touch. Hero. Bouncing it off that corner. Let's see what Hero can do today in Rocket League. That's Sharky Boy. Gonna take it up on that back wall. Can't get the double down. At Javian. Gonna push it past Hero. Just has Ave to defend against. Sharky Boy is gonna be able to do a quick turn. And the net is open for him, but with that little touch, he still gets the shot. Sharky Boy gonna score the first for blue team. I thought when he did this little touch, he wasn't gonna be able to get there, but Evo jumps a little bit early, thinking that the shot's gonna be coming out. That's Javian. Gonna fake the ceiling hit, but Ave is just gonna be there to touch the ball. And Ave, Hero. Both linking up here. Ave gonna take the shot, but it bounces corner out. Hero gonna try and get a little bit of a demo or a dribble going on, but can't quite get there. Ave, a perfect shot into the net, and no one is back on orange. Blue goes up by 2 in this game. As blue continue to take pressure and put it on the orange side. Jay is up. He gets the save, and Hero's shot bounces off post. So no third goal for blue team just yet. Sharky Boy gonna push it back into that orange side again, but Javian gonna take control. Pass Ave. He's just got Hero to beat. Unfortunately for him, his flip goes a little off course. Almost a shot to come out from Evo, though. And Sharky Boy gonna put it up that corner. Javian getting bumped on that back line. Baking Loaf is there for the save. Evo can't quite get up to the ball in time. Hero gonna get past. Hero trying to dunk it past Javian on that corner. Ava's gonna get it past though. Sharky Boy is up. Sharky Boy with the flip reset, but no landing it. Evo taking control on that corner. Getting past one. Javian past Hero. The net's open. The flick. And Javian scores the first for the orange team. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a breezy flick. Or maybe that's just a 180 backflip. I think that's a breezy flick? No, breezy flick's when you go, like, swoop under and then do, like, a, like, kind of like musty. So I think that's just, like, a 180 backflip flick. Anyway. Baking Loaf gonna save this ball from the blue net again. Javian gonna take control. Past Hero once again with the slow touches. And Javian with the back pass to Evo. Evo goes for the shot, and Sharky Boy's there to save that. Javian just gets it over to Hero. Hero bounces it off the corner, and it's back over to Sharky Boy. Sharky Boy takes the shot. It's back off the back wall. Hero can't get a touch. It's just Abe in the back line. Gets a 50 against Baking Loaf. Off into the corner. Evo gonna take the shot, but it's a bouncing ball. Sharky is just gonna boom it high. Baking Loaf is there for the save. Sharky Boy in for the shot. It's off. No, it's not off the crossbar. And Sharky will just lob that one in. 3-1 to blue. A minute 47 left. I really thought it was about to hit that crossbar, and I think Evo did too. If it hits that crossbar, I think it's a save. Hero gonna take control, gets past Evo, but can't get past Javian on that corner. Ave with the fast turn and quick up past Baking Loaf. Javian taking control once again, but the shot in from Abe off of that corner. What a tight angle. And it's off of the bump too from Baking Loaf. Unfortunate for Orange Team there as Blue go up by 3. It was a very nice bump, but the recovery from Abe was just too strong. Sometimes it just happens like that, and you just gotta sit there and be like, alright, that was a nice low shot. But Javian passed Hero, but not past Sharky Boy. Sharky Boy will get another save. Off the corner, Hero is there for the shot, not expecting the miss, so he turns off. Should have watched that play just a little bit more. Abe gonna put it out towards Sharky Boy, but it is knocked out by Orange Team. Baking Loaf gonna knock it off that back wall. Javian can't get the touch, and Sharky Boy is just gonna take control. With full boost to his name, he's just gonna go for the air dribble, and that's gonna be another goal. A hat trick for Sharky Boy in this one. 53 seconds left. Blue up by 4. And you gotta think that this might be a bit insurmountable for Orange Team, but with maybe a few good kickoffs, who knows what might happen. Ave and Sharky Boy waiting to see who's going to take that first touch. Flick past Baking Loaf. Javian is on the back line though. Sharky Boy. No one there to take the shot. And it's going to get knocked out to midfield. But Sharky Boy, no one on the back line. Javian going to wait patient for that flick. He knew it was going to come out. Hero over to Javian, but Javian puts it in front of his own net. Sharky Boy is there. Javian gets a save. Hero with the shot. Sharky Boy saves his own teammate's shot. Not letting Hero get one. As I guess Sharky Boy wants all the glory here. But Blue Team will still take that. And a GG all around. As Blue will take that next game. As we're going to go ahead and have Javian, thanks for playing. We will see you in a game. But we're going to knock you out here, and we're going to have Pads join us once again for another round. You felt devious. You wanted him below 100. And you did indeed get that. As Hero's paying right now, it's all over the place. And Hero has lost connection, so we will wait for Hero to join back into the server. Go ahead and get on here. Hero says BRB. We will wait for Hero. Just real quick. Mainly because I want to rest my voice a little bit more. Swear y'all are taking it out of me today. Very happy to be back on here, though. Oh, you're hotspot gaming. No wonder you're having some trouble. Why are you hotspot gaming, Hero? Are you out of the house right now? Out and about, Switch players trying to play wherever the hell they can. Oh, you're hotspot gaming now. Okay, so you think you're gonna have better connection? Okay, well, fingers crossed for you, man. Fingers crossed. As you are back in. And let's see. How we're gonna do this one. We are gonna go with, we're gonna go pads, we're gonna go Evo, and we're gonna go, Baking Loaf on blue team. And everyone else on orange. As we start up another prediction. I'm about to... Once I get a Stream Deck thing working so I don't have to leave the game every time I want to start this, then it'll be a little bit better looking on stream. For sure. Did I say Jay? Okay, well, honestly, I think that works. Honestly, I think those teams work. Especially if, we're swapping out an NA for an EU. And pads is already gonna show. Did I say Jay? I swear to God. Or was that Sharky? Anyway, pads getting the first goal real quick to start this game off. And now Evo gonna get it past Hero real quick. But pads is gonna be up. Sharky Boy booms the ball out, but it just goes straight back to Baking Loaf as Hero's gonna have to go up for the save. Hero gets the save. Rocking that new F1 design, it looks like. Still don't understand why they went all to that trouble for an F1 player, but, you know, or racer or whatever you guys call them. But it is what it is. The decal looks pretty good. Sharky Boy gonna take a shot. Pads can't get to it. And Sharky Boy ties up the game a minute in. Pads gonna get past Baking Loaf. Or it goes past Baking Loaf to pads, my bad. Baking Loaf gonna go up, doesn't have the boost to hit the ball. And Baking Loaf probably having some internet issues of his own. Just remember, I am ready to come in at any time. However, it does look like Baking Loaf has only 28 ping, but ping is only one factor of a game. There's a lot more that goes into it than just ping. I believe. I don't know. I don't know internet stuff. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm just a noob Twitch streamer cat. What are you talking about? Anyway, Ave, taking it off the corner. Musty flick over to Sharky Boy, but he can't connect. Pads is just gonna break it into the middle of that. And Hero was ready for the save. Hero pushing it over to the blue corner. Sharky Boy is there. A pass out. Is Hero there? Hero is there, and Hero's gonna get their first goal of their day. Nice little pass from Sharky Boy. You have to wonder if Sharky Boy was trying to make sure that they couldn't get another goal again, as it looked like he could air dribble that in. As Orange gonna lead by 1 this game with half the game remaining. I'm waiting for my voice to crack a little bit. Ave. Gonna get back. Pads. Almost gets Ave to own goal there. And Ave is gonna push it out. Sharky Boy is just gonna go around this ball, take it off the ceiling. Pads gets it above him. And Pads over to Evo. Evo gonna take a touch past Hero. And a demo. As Baking Loaf is gonna push it off the corner. And Sharky Boy takes control. Has a shot, but it's gonna be wide anyways. Pads hits it back off his corner. Baking Loaf and Evo, nobody able to get to the ball, and Ave is gonna score another for Orange. Evo tries to go up for that, and Baking Loaf just not in position to get the save. As lots of players whiffing the ball right now. Evo gonna just try to push it up, but Sharky Boy just waited for that ball to roll off the wall. Baking Loaf gonna keep that ball away from his net as much as possible. Pads is gonna dunk it over Hero. And Pads can't get past Sharky Boy. Evo also can't get it past as it gets dunked over, but Baking Loaf gonna try and take control in his corner. But Ave just waiting for the touch there. Pads is gonna be taking the solo play here as Evo goes up. Hits it off the corner. Nice little pass out mid. But Hero is just going to be there as no one else is on blue team ready to take the shot. Baking Loaf keeps it in orange side. And Pads is just going to rotate around that ball. Evo, a little bit of a backflip. Baking Loaf going to get bumped. And Pads protects the goal once. Can't get it a second time. But Evo there with the nice stop. And Pads is going to put it back into the corner, but with little boost has to come and pick up this pad. As he's going to go for a shot. Hero's going to own goal. And Pads is going to take the credit for it. Unfortunate for Hero. Not necessarily knowing what angle that touch was going to come out at. And unfortunately, it doesn't go to the side of the goal. It just goes in. 32 seconds left, still all to play for here. Pads gonna get dunked by Sharky Boy. Evo not gonna be able to take the touch, so Baking Loaf gonna hit it laterally across the field. Pads gonna have to try and take control here. Gets dunked again by Hero. Evo the last in net. All of blue team whiffing, and Ave is just gonna take a shot. And Baking Loaf disconnecting here, because I'm just gonna go into orange real quick and play out the rest of this game for them. Not gonna let Evo get that. As just there to round out the numbers. As orange is gonna take that game, and I'm gonna take the credit. I had to take the credit. That's all it is. That's all it is. Oh, look at that. I did so much for the team. Anyway, Orange won that game. Congratulations to them. As Baking Loaf came back into the game. As we will have Evo hop on out for this game. And that means that Jay will be coming back. There's probably going to be about time for 2 more games on this stream. Sharky Boy going to go to the bathroom, so we'll take a little bit of a break. But we will be doing 2 more games, so... Let me pull the chat up for you guys so you guys can talk in the chat if you want while we're waiting. I've hydrated, guys. I don't know if you heard that, but I hydrated. I heard it. I saw it. All right, Sharky Boy is back. So, now here's the question. Can I do... Okay, Javian says put Hero and I on the same team. Okay, I could do that. I could do that, because I know what the next game's gonna be, so... Or no, I don't. Fuck! Sharky's leaving this next game. That would be unbalanced as fuck if I did it that way. Adopt you? I don't think I could do that. I don't want children. I want children. Okay, well, anyway. Let's see. Can I do it that way? That might be a bit unbalanced if I did it that way. It could be this game or next game. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on a team next game. Possibly. Let me just make sure here, because... So if I do J and you on a team, and I did you on the team, that would leave Ave. That'd still be a bit unbalanced, so I don't think I could do that. Okay, but I could do that next game. Who's leaving this next game? Sharky? Yeah, Sharky leaves this next game. So... We're gonna have 2 grand champs on the same team. Anyway... So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see how this works. It might be... God dang. I don't know about this. Ave, pads, and baking. Yeah, I'll do that. Ave's pads and baking loaf on blue, everyone else on orange. See, the thing is, Jay, is I wanted you and pads to be on a team together so I could see how that chemistry could work. But it's just so unbalanced if I do that. It's just not gonna work. And I guess sometimes that happens. But that's what we're here for, guys. As my controller is gonna disconnect as it falls out of my lap. And I'm gonna get tabbed out. And I'm gonna try and get into this as quick as possible. Okay, we're here, guys. Is everything looking good? Everything's looking good. Sharky boy. Take it off the side. To Hero. Hero is up. Can't get the shot. Javian. Gonna keep it on that line. Pads. It's gonna keep it soft. Baking Loaf. Can't get the touch. Ave can't get the shot, though. And Sharky boy will be credited for the save. As Baking Loaf. Gonna hit it. Hero almost past Pads. That could have went in. And Pads gonna take it up high. Hero trying to go off the ceiling. Just quite couldn't get there. Couldn't quite get there. My bad. I can't talk. I don't know how to speak. What's commentary? Sharky boy off the corner. Out mid. Javian. The shot. Coming in. Baking Loaf goes for a shot of his own. It's slow and Javian's gonna be able to take advantage of that. Gets the save of his own. I think this is the longest we've went today without somebody scoring at the start of a game. As Hero puts it up high, Baking Loaf goes down midfield. Pads is gonna get past everybody, but Hero takes a shot, dunked by Ave. And Ave gets it past Sharky Boy. Hero's last back. He's gonna put it over into that blue corner. Pads gonna be able to take control as no one on Orange team is up. Javian gets up quick. Sharky Boy there for the shot. Sharky Boy scores! As we finally have a goal for Orange team. As we go into another kickoff. Sharky Boy pushing it right into the blue side, but Pads is there. Javian gonna be able to put it over to the wall. Sharky Boy is there for the intercept on Baking Loaf, and Sharky Boy gonna take control. Can he get past Pads? No, he cannot. Ave is gonna be up quick past Hero. Javian getting dunked by Ave. Baking Loaf can't turn quick for the shot. Pads is there. Sharky Boy is gonna be able to keep that out of his own net, and Hero is gonna take control. Hero versus Ave. Hero wins that. Sharky Boy goes to the shot. Saved by Pads, and Pads is just gonna put it out. As Javian plays it slow, goes for the fake challenge, so there's no goal to come from it. Pass out to Sharky Boy. It's off the corner. Is anyone gonna be there? The double tap doesn't come through. Baking Loaf gonna accidentally almost put it in front of his own net, but it's gonna be knocked out of the way. Ave gonna have to go up quick for this. Javian on for the shot, blocked by Pads, and Baking Loaf getting the bouncing ball over to the side. Onto the back wall, Pads. Can't get a bump on anyone. Javian gonna put it out to midfield. Who's gonna turn for that? Sharky Boy's gonna put it over to the corner where Ave is waiting. Ave looking for a pass out to Baking Loaf. Gets a past Hero. Past Javian. Any shot? Pads puts it off to the side. Sharky Boy was getting bumped, but no one was able to take the shot. Javian, a flick pass, but Pads is there. Back in time. A minute 47 on the clock. Only one goal. As a back pass goes to Baking Loaf and Pads. Try to get a little team pinch going out, but it doesn't go anywhere. Pads dunked it past Sharky Boy, but it's cut away by Javian. As blue team just rotates out a little bit. Baking Loaf gonna knock it on to that back wall. But that back wall defense is so good. Ave not able to take the shot as it gets past Hero. As Baking Loaf not going to be able to turn for it. He's going to be able to go now. But gets bumped by his teammate. Ave going for a shot. Blocked by Hero. Baking Loaf having disconnection issues once again. Unfortunate for him. As it is very difficult for him to deal with this, with these internet issues. As Hero gonna dunk it past Pads. Ave is gonna get it past Sharky Boy. Pads gets it past Javian. Pads with the shot to tie it up with 53 seconds left. Amazing double tap. Pads over one. Javian can't get the touch, and the second hit comes out. As the high-level gameplay continues. Baking Loaf back in the game. Gonna try and get a pass down to Ave. Ave takes the shot, blocked by Hero. Pads, can't get a shot on. Ava's gonna hit it high. Keep it in that blue or in that orange side. Pads, continuing to keep the pressure up. And Hero knocks it out to midfield where Javian is waiting. No one is on the blue side. Javian gets the shot, but it hits off the corner. Hero not able to take a shot of his own. Pads is gonna hit it towards the orange net. 17 seconds left. As Javian gonna protect that orange net with his life. Ave gonna get it past as Sharky Boy goes for the demo. Ave. Blocked by Javian. Baking Loaf. 1 second left. Baking Loaf scores to bring it back. And Javian, unfortunate off of the wall there, can't get back to the save. And the ball's gonna need to be hit up in the air for Orange Team to have a chance. As it is hit up into the air, Javian is there. Is he gonna get the shot? Sharky Boy goes for it. Sharky Boy misses. Hero keeps it up. Hero can't get the shot. Baking Loaf hits it down, and Blue takes the game. Congratulations. As we're gonna get one more game in tonight, guys. One more game to end the stream. As we'll give Blue that prediction. And Sharky, thank you for playing today. We're gonna have you come on out, and we're gonna have Evo join for the last game of the day. Thanks for sticking around. As we'll wait for Evo to join the server, and we will start our last game of the day. I want to thank everybody for sticking around and participating today. Jay, I don't think we'll have pads in you on this one because, we lost our only, like, other high, like, you both are, like, GC3, and the only other GC3 has left, which would be Sharky, so I don't think we could do that. I was thinking about putting pads in you with Evo. I was thinking about that. Do you think that would be balanced enough, though? Ave, Hero, and Loaf would do fine? Do you guys think that? Okay, well that's... If we get a consensus from someone on the other team that would be a good team, that's what we'll go with. Yeah, they're all good? Damn, you're talking for them now? Is that how they're going? Okay, Hero says I don't care. I'm gonna take that as a yes. I'm gonna take that as a yes. So, well, yeah, I mean, I know they're good players, but I'm taking ranks into account, you know? Anyway, we will go with that. We will do Pads, Evo, and Jay on blue, everyone else on orange. We'll start one more prediction up for everybody. And we will start our last game of the day. As we have everybody in. One more game. Let's end this with a bang. As we start our final match of our community casted games for this week. Javian having to take a quick save off of Ave. A shot comes out. Hero gets a save off of their crossbar. As Tad's gonna try and put it into the corner. It's past Hero. Ave is there for the save. Baking Loaf to Ave. The shot not on net. Javian gonna put it into the corner. Hero taking the shot. It's not past Tad's though, and Ave trying to get another. Ave gonna dribble the ball. Gets a hit off the sidewall. A shot comes in from Hero. Blocked away by Pads. And Evo might have just wanted to go for that ball there. He had a shot opportunity, but just goes down the side of the field instead. Javian going for that double tap. He gets it, but it's off to the side. Couldn't get the angle on it, and Baking Loaf is going to put it down the corner. As Hero going to be last back, waiting for that bounce patiently, knowing that no shot was going to come. As he gets a dunk past Tads, it doesn't come straight down. It goes out to Javian. Ave gonna be there to knock it past. And Evo gonna pinch it off his wall, but not the pinch that he wanted. It just goes straight up instead to the side. Ave with a nice little flick. Pads and Javian both go for this save. Baking Loaf couldn't quite get their foot reset, so Pads is gonna take control of the ball. Ave gonna control the boost here. And gets a demo on Pads, but with only 17 boost, he's gonna have to pass it out. Baking Loaf and Hero trying to connect together on that play. If they could have got a pinch, that would have been interesting. Baking Loaf taking control. Hero a bit too eager on that play. And Ave just gonna hit it off that sidewall. Javian's gonna be able to take full control here. But dunked by Hero. 2 minutes in and no goal scored just yet as Ave backflips. And Hero gonna put it into his own corner. Past Pads. Javian gonna take the shot though. Ave is there. Baking Loaf waiting for the touch. He's just gonna hit it downfield. Evo and Jay getting knocked up together. Hey yo, hold up, pause. That's not what I meant. In their corner. That's what I meant, in their corner. Baking Loaf gonna go ahead and take control. And I'm gonna hydrate as Abe puts it off the corner. And Javian gonna try and take control. Dunked by Abe with the quick turn. Hero also gonna turn, get a dunk. Pad's gonna put it off this sidewall. How are they going to respond on orange side? As we're 3 minutes in, still no goals. This is a very not as one-sided game as I thought it was gonna be. Very equal. Evo can't get the touch on it. Pads gonna hit it off that back wall. Who's there to save it? It's gonna be Hero once again. Ave gonna get full control of this with the boost, but he's just gonna boom it downfield. Not able to get any sort of touch that he'd want to take control there. Pads gonna dribble it past two. Javian gonna take a dribble pass as they're trying to cause some confusion on orange side. Ave gonna get it over one, but Javian's there for the save. Hero gonna go off the corner. Pads is gonna be there once again. You can't get it past that back line of blue. As Orange's net is completely open, Hero can't get there, and Pads is gonna take the first goal. As Baking Loaf has disconnected again, I'm gonna have to hop into the game real quick until he joins back in. So, casting and playing for this last one. It happens sometimes. As Javian hits it long, EclipticFades is going to be up. As washed as he is, he can still get the touch on the ball. And Ave is going to take it over. Hero up for the shot. Hero with the shot. Javian there for the save. As Fade gets bumped by his teammate. Ave gonna go for a touch. Javian put it off the wall. Fade can't hit the ball because he sucks. Javian just gonna get a demo on him. Bully the caster. That's what this game is. Hero gonna take control, but Evo gonna get past. EclipticFades gonna put it off to the side. As he gets a dunk on Pads, it's over by Javian, but Javian gets the dunk. And Javian gonna try to take control. EclipticFades is up fast, but Javian gets it right over him. With 18 seconds left, Orange team had to capitalize. As Taz puts it into the corner. And past Fades, Avian gonna have to take control right now. He does. Tries to get past Javian. Fade doesn't have any boost. He's gonna get one more touch as it goes off the corner, but it can't get to any player. And Blue will take the game. And congratulations to Blue. As we pay out our last... did I open up a bunch of tabs in Firefox accidentally? I did. Don't know how I did that. Luckily, stream performance never was a problem with that. And everybody, that is going to be it for our games today. I want to thank everyone for playing. I do not have time for one more Ave. I'm sorry. But I've got dinner to get. And for real, that was one of the best community casted games that we've had. I hope to see you all guys on Thursday. As I have said in the chat, it is going to be Thanksgiving. So seeing that it's a holiday, and I might start doing this for holidays if I have time, I'm thinking about doing something special with this one where we do like some mutators, maybe some game mode switch ups, go into snow day, go into hoops or something, see what people are feeling, see if like mutators are on the table, do some boomer mode because everybody has fun with boomer mode. You know, just a day of like fun, just a day of like not sweaty, like threes. We can do some fun games. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for joining in. I hope to see you guys on Thursday. Hopefully my voice is all back to normal by then. You guys really took me through my paces today. So I'm going to be resting my voice a bit. And that's going to be it for now. If you don't show up on Thursday, I wish everybody in North America a happy Thanksgiving. But I do hope to see you guys here. Have a good weekend, everybody. And I will see you guys on the next stream. Peace out.